From the education sector to the implementation of building laws, the Lagos State government has launched sensitization tools for voluntary compliance to physical planning permit laws that will also help prevent individuals from falling victim of fraudsters producing fake building permit documents.
New structures spring up in Lagos State every day. Monitoring various regulatory agencies show some buildings under construction check all the boxes, but not everyone goes by the books, as other property owners fail to secure the necessary building permit and face the consequences of demolition by the state government.
We will start from there.
The Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority is at GRA Ikeja to unveil tools that will educate residents on all the steps to get the necessary building approvals.
Today we gather to unveil two important initiatives aimed at informing the public about the crucial importance of obtaining planning permits for both existing, ongoing, and proposed developments. Two initiatives are last part nuggets, which are concise, informative message that will reproduce in different dialects, and car stickers campaign, which involve placing eye-catching stickers on vehicles traversing the city streets. As motorized campaigns are designed to complement the initiative and drive the dream of Mr. Govt by ensuring that all Lagosians key into the amnesty program. I urge all residents, property owners, developers, and stakeholders in the built environment to key into the dream of Mr. Governor by voluntarily obtaining planning permit for their projects. Let us also educate and inspire other fellow citizens to make planning permit a priority for their building projects.
These tools will be used to educate residents across all local government areas to ensure compliance with the building regulations.
In so many places in Lagos, houses are built right on drainage channels. Such people will claim that they have permit. But we have since checked it out that most of the people claim and cry that they have permit, they don't have anything at all. And now that fiscal planning is planning this sensitization, I think it is very good. Very good in the sense that nobody again will claim that he or she was not informed. Now, I do not know how to get the permit. My own counsel to all of the people who are involved in this is that they should make sure that it reaches far and wide in a situation that people feel that they are receiving vengeance, and we read all manner of meanings into everything that the government does. So we should do what Yoruba people say, that ki eyan we ko yan kan. So that the whole world we know that we have done everything that we need to do in terms of sensitizing our people how to build right.
A representative of real estate business owners appealed to the government for an extension of the 90-day window for property owners without permits to obtain them.
Thank God for the 90 days that the governor has magnanimously given. If we want to appeal, we also appeal for additional 90 days. You know why? Because number one, so that we can have enough time to do the same. So that we can, by the end, let's say by the end of the year, the government should give us towards the end of the year, come and regularize all your papers. So that we stand on a fresh note in January 2025. If by then, any developer would have done the best thing, we can say government have been justified to demolish subprime because money have been lost, billions every day. And it's not good for the government, it's not good for the economy of Lagos State, and it's not good for us as businessmen and developers.
The State Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development responds to some of these requests, as he gives assurances that buildings with approvals will get stickers.
Last year, we received fairly over 7,000 applications for our planning permits, and about 5,878 applications were granted. Now, if we reflect that back, let's assume that we have 6,000 applications approved for a year. Let's take it back for 20 years. You'll be talking of about 120,000. Now, according to lands, they have issued out consents and CFOs to the tune of slightly over 500,000. So if we have 500,000 land documentation title issued, and we have from approval, let's say 120,000. If you put that 120 over 500 something, you'll be talking about 22%. That is to give you a guide as to the number of buildings approved in the state. And that is quite alarming. That is quite serious. And that is why the current administration has been making effort. Right now, it's on record that in the whole of Africa, it's Lagos State that has a well-robust land documentation system. We can trace back to the origin during the colonial days. It's all there now. And the phase we are moving to in terms of approval is such that we want to simplify it to the extent that you necessarily don't need to have physical contact. You can sit down in the comfort of your home or offices and do your application for planning permits. However, for that thing to be a success, it lies heavily on the element of truth. In fact, from this exercise, we are going to get down to the nooks and corners of every community and societies in this state. And we are going to come out with, remember during population census, there is a sticker on every house all over Nigeria. All over Nigeria. We're going to have the same thing on all approved buildings. There's going to be a design sticker with a QR code on all approved buildings in the whole of Lagos State. And those of us with a smartphone, and our tenants, once you get to a place, from that sticker, you'll be able to judge that, okay, this building has an approval. And you take the QR code, you get the details. And regarding time extension, my chairman, sir, if you can write to me or to the governor, chairman, sir, all people concerned, seeking for extension of time on this amnesty, I'm very sure it's something that the governor will look into.
Explanations are also offered on why some buildings are marked for demolition.
If you build on gas pipe or oil pipeline, there is no compromise on that. That building must come down. If you build under high tension lines, that's not physical planning. That building must come down. If you build on right of way, that building also must come down in the interest of the whole public. But in that case, there will be engagement. Okay, so compensation might be paid, like what is happening on the coastal road now, regional road in Lagos. All the right of ways that we are doing. We engage the people, we sit down with them, we discuss with them, we do enumeration, we agree, and the date is free, compensation is paid, and we remove the building. However, I must also accept the compensation may have some delay, but eventually it will be paid. Now, coming to building itself, if you have a building without approval, we don't just go there to demolish. We don't just go there to demolish. If not, this amnesty we are talking about wouldn't have come up. What we'll do is we get there and we serve you to come and do the right thing. And can anybody here say whether a building without approval was just demolished? No.
Different media being deployed by LASPA to ensure residents receive the message that puts everyone on the same page as the Lagos State government with regards to its building safety laws.